First of all, can I just say thank you very much for inviting myself and my deputy along to this very special occasion today. I'm Anthony Leigh, head teacher at Shelton Infant School, which is situated about 2 miles from here. And on roll, we've got 210 children. Being an infant school, the children are very young. They come to us when they're 4 years old and they leave us when they're 7 years old. And we first became involved with the Sunsafe School's work and the Colin Bloomfield Appeal about this time last year. And even though the children were very young, they very quickly gained an understanding and an awareness of how and why it's important to be safe in the sun. And they gained that understanding and that knowledge very quickly because the learning was fun. They were learning about sun safety, but they didn't realise that they were learning because it was done in such a fun manner. We held whole school assemblies initially to inform all the children and all the staff of the work which we were going to undertake. We learnt the slip, slop, slap song. All the children, every child in the school knew the song. Every member of staff knew the song, because when you get to hear it, it's very good, but it's quite repetitive, but it's very, very good. And children performed the songs to parents at class assemblies to reinforce the work even further. We wrote to all parents to get their support. We asked them to sign a Sunsafe pledge, which they did, to support our work. They undertook to apply sun cream to the children when necessary before they came to school in the morning, and they undertook to send their child with a sun hat to school, which they could wear when they were outside at playtime or at lunchtime. And all staff, even the head teacher, started to wear a hat whenever they were outside in the sun as well, thereby being positive role models for the children. Every class also explored the story of George, the Sunsafe superstar. Really engaging story because it's funny, it's humorous to the children, and it rhymes. Now, you can never beat a good story, so are you all sitting comfortably? And I'll read you a short excerpt so you get the flavour of the work. George knew that he'd look really cool if he followed the Sunsafe rule. To help remember it, his mummy said, just think 5 S's in your head. Slip, slop, slap, that makes 3, plus sunglasses and shade makes 5, you see. So on that sunny summer's day, before George went out to play, he slipped on his t-shirt, slapped on his hat, slopped on his sunscreen, easy as that. Remembering what his mum had said, he popped his sunglasses on his head. His mum said proudly, "Oh George, you are an official Sunsafe superstar." And that's what the children at Shelton Infant School became. They became official Sunsafe superstars. And that's what the children in many, many schools across Derbyshire and beyond also became. They're all official Sunsafe superstars. The children also completed written work and artwork regarding Sunsafe schools, and we displayed this so it reinforced the work to parents and any visitors. But probably the most memorable day for both the children and the staff was when we installed the sun cream dispensers on the playground. Because we got these lovely huge dispensers filled to the top with sun cream. Out the children went, and my goodness me, that day there was an enormous amount of slipping, a fantastic amount of slopping, and a good amount of slapping as the children applied the sun cream themselves. 210 children when I looked out of my office, all running round the playground, faces as white as ghosts. Absolutely plastered. Not a speck of skin could be seen. But the children enjoyed it. It was fun. And you know, it even got better for the children in the afternoon because the teachers had to abandon the planned lessons to help the children remove all the sunscreen before the parents came at home time to collect them. But since that initial blip, the children have become much more responsible, and let's say they do apply the sun cream less liberally than on that initial day. We followed the work up at Christmas by asking parents to donate following the children's Christmas concerts and the Christmas plays, and we raised over £500, which was a record for the school at Christmas. And Andy Potter kindly came along from Radio Derby and received the cheque at a special assembly which the children all attended, and they got their 5 minutes of superstardom on Radio Derby. And it's continued since then. Only 2 weeks ago at Easter, we've installed a 30-metre long canopy on the playground to provide much needed shade and shelter for the children. And that hasn't come from the school budget, because my school, like many others, is very poor, but it has come from the school's Parent-Teacher Association through a variety of fundraising events. The work has had a huge positive impact upon our school, and I think that's for 2 reasons. One, because it's been a lot of fun. Learning the song, the sun cream, the story and so on, all fun for the children, didn't realise that they were learning. And secondly, it's had a huge positive impact upon the whole school community. Parents and the families, teachers, teaching assistants, the governors were hugely supportive, the Parent-Teacher Association, and lastly, and of course most importantly, the young children. Thank you very much for listening.